Right you lot, I thought I'd do something different in today's video. I thought I'd do a tier list on the heavyweight division. So as you can see on the right of the screen, we've got the champion and the top 9 contenders. So there's 10 fighters, good maths. Before you tell me, yes I know my artwork is pretty toilet, I failed it in school. It took me an hour to make that, believe it or not, but anyway. But forget about that, let's get straight in. We're going to start off with the nutty Russian Sergei Pavlovich. Now, I found him quite difficult to rank if I'm honest. He's a little bit untested at the very top. The only person on this list he's beaten is Tuivasa, who won't be very high on the list, let's just say that. He's fighting Blades. Maybe I should have made this after that, but I thought I'll make it now, fuck it. It's in between B and C for me. I think because of how fucking scary he is and how he's just running through people at the moment, I'm going to put him a B tier, I think. Right, next up we've got the champ, John Jones, who really has been turning the tables in the heavyweight division at the moment with that win over Cyril Gane. I think he just has to go in A tier after that performance alone, really. He's only fought once in the division, but once is enough. Easy A tier, move on. Right, next up we've got Tommy Aspinall. First of all, love this bloke so much, what a ledge. Anyway, he was doing well, he was rising up. I thought he would have beaten Blades if his knee hadn't blown out. So I think the best person he's beat is Volkov, who's also on this list. So he has to be above Volkov. And in my opinion, Volkov's not D tier. So that means that he has to be A or B. He's not proven enough to be A, so therefore I think Aspinall's a safe B. Right, okay, Blades. Blades is quite easy for me. Blades is B tier. I think he probably, if he beats Pavlovich, he should fight for the title. I'm not sure if he will, but he should. He's overdue a title shot. His striking's coming along. His grappling's always been incredible. He's already beaten 2 people on this list in Volkov and Rosenstruik. Yeah, he's B tier, quite easily. Alright then, Jairzinho. Now, I really like Rosenstruik, I do. I love his style. He's got absolute dynamite in those hands. I love when he knocked out Sakai. That made me quite happy. But obviously got chinned by Volkov. He's got a difficult matchup with Almeida. Not sure if he'll win. I think he'll probably lose. But look, he's a great fighter. Entertaining in the heavyweight division. Love him. But on this list, he's D tier. Volkov's quite an easy one for me. He's an easy C tier. Lost to Gane, got ragdolled by Blades, got ripped apart by Aspinall. But he beat Jairzinho double easy and got a nice win recently. He's a bit of a gatekeeper at this point. He's a solid fighter though. He's easily a top 7. Well, he's ranked number 7 at the moment. And I think that's fair. I think everybody above him would beat him and everyone below him would lose to him. So I think C tier, right in the middle of the road, I think is fair. Right then, Sergei Spivak, the newest addition into the top 10, to be fair. I was impressed with him against Derek Lewis, but even though I love the bloke, I think the Black Beast is done at the top, but you'll know that at this point. But in terms of Sergei, I don't know, you know, it's hard. Like I said, you beat Derek Lewis at this point, especially by submission. It's not as impressive as it may have been a few years ago. Great win though. He's on the rise, for sure. I'm stuck between C and D. I think that D would be harsh. He's very, very, very talented on the ground. But C, like, is he on Volkov's level at the moment? I'm going to put him D for now, but I rate him. Stipe's the GOAT of the division, so he's an obvious A tier, but I will say he's never even fought anybody on this list at all, which is a little bit of a weird one. He's obviously not fought for quite a while, but yeah. What he's already done in the division makes him an easy A, but he's not as good as he used to be. And I think Jones will beat him, hopefully in July, if they can find Jones. Hopefully he's not some kind of party somewhere, snorting some Charlie, but who knows. Anyway, he's not fought anyone on this list, which works against him, but he's still A tier. Next up, we've got Bam Bam, okay? Now, I love Thai, so this might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to put him C tier. A lot of you might be thinking D tier, and you may have a point, but he was in that Gane fight. He knocked him down in that second round. He just got caught with a body kick, and it kind of went from there, but he was in that fight. He completely sparked Derek Lewis. That was a year ago as well, so that had a bit more stock on it than what Sergei did. I still think if you put him in there with a striker, yes, he lost to Pavlovich, I know, but if you put him in there with Volkov, I think that's quite an even fight. Him and Rosenstruik is a great fight. He was living with Gane, where the likes of Jairzinho and Volkov weren't. So I think C tier is fair, even though he's been on a bit of a slide recently. Right, Gane, last but not least. I'm going to put Gane A tier, just straight to it. Bit controversial, I know he just got completely flattened by Jones, I understand. He's beaten 3 people on this list though. They've all either been a dominant UD win or a finish. That has to count for something. Now if Gane was to fight Blades, I think he might lose. If he was to fight Aspinall, I think he might lose. That's not to say that he's not A tier at this current moment in time though. He's had 3 title fights in the last 18 months. He's number 1, number 2 in the division, rightfully so. He's got the best striking in the division by a country mile. He's A tier for now. If he loses again, he'll drop. And to put everybody in the right order, I'm going to put Blades at the front of B tier. He deserves to be there for me. Outside of that, I think Rosenstruik, probably you put him below Sergei. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. Alright then, there we go. That's the tier list. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Stay tuned for the next one.